Hey guys, this is Camfrey15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Arifureta Season 2 episode review for you guys. And yes, our girl, my girl, Kaori, she she gets the hard truth here from our boy Hajime about how he feels and stuff like that. And yeah, but I feel like this could be definitely good development wise for the character of Kaori. So yes, let's get into it. So obviously the episode essentially is our characters going through this great labyrinth and everything. And they essentially come across this great labyrinth from the pendant they got from the volcano. And they're going through it. They end up fighting this slime creature that's supposed to have a monocrystal, but its entire body is a monocrystal. But they kind of just stall for time and everything. And essentially what happens is Hajime finds an opening. He opens it up. They all get swept away through the water, but it ends up with Hajime getting caught up with Kaori. And this is kind of the focus. Kaori is kind of the focus of this episode. Just we're getting her perspective of Hajime being around all these other girls and stuff like that. Like she was the first person like out of the bath or shower to go try to meet up with Hajime in her bathrobe and everything. They tried to talk to him alone on the ship and everything. And she gets her moment alone after Hajime saves her and everything. And what happens is they end up running through this illusion, like of this old, like, I guess you can say ship battle and everything. And it's getting to the point where it's kind of, it looks like it's stressing Kaori out and everything and scaring her a bit and getting her off balance and everything. After they get over it, Hajime kind of tells her, listen, this is what I had to go through when I was in the labyrinth in season 1. I had to overcome all that and stuff like that. But if it wasn't for Yue, I would have not been able to. And Kaori kind of goes on and makes the mention of the fact, like, I kind of wish that was me and stuff like that. And we get a pretty interesting discussion here from the standpoint of Hajime always is asking Kaori, like, you keep apologizing, you keep saying I'm sorry and stuff like that. Why do you keep saying that? And Kaori kind of has no answer to that. And that's when Hajime is like, look, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Listen, why are you here? Why did you join? Because I'm just going to let you know, I'm in love with Yue. She's the person I'm in love with, and that's going to stand. Yes, I have other people in my life that are special to me, but they're not as special to me as Yue is, for me. Everything. And he goes on the comparison to say to her about, how Shea is. We know when Shea was first introduced to this group, she wanted Hajime all to herself. She was like, Hajime, if you're going to have my babies and stuff like that. You remember the stuff from season 1. And he goes on to tell Kaori, like, listen, the thing is with Shea, just because she knew how I felt about Yue, it didn't get her down. It didn't make her feel bad or feel like she was worthless, feel like she can't bring nothing to the team. And over time, she started to grow and accept it and try to find her own ways. And in my honest opinion, I found that a lot more attractive, and stuff like that. And guess what? Because of it, not only was I open to Shea completely joining the group, but Yue was open to joining the group. And essentially he asked Kaori, like, so look at me, as I tell you. And he says, look at me. I'm telling you right now, I'm in love with Yue. And if you can't deal with that and you can't handle that and you can't be able to be confident to look me in the eye, look me in the face and stuff like that, well, then what are you doing here on this team? You're kind of here for a pointless reason. You're just here following me because you like me, and stuff like that, even though I like another person. I think the gist of this conversation was for Hajime to tell Kaori, listen, it's not that I don't like you, I think you're a cool gal. I think you're a good friend. It's just I don't like you like that. I'm in love with somebody else. I don't love you like that. I love you probably just in a friendship type of way, and I'll protect you because you're my friend. But you know, I think the thing here is, Kaori is obviously right now in the middle of this group, and she only really truly joined the group because she has feelings for Hajime. Like, other than that, she's really not here for any specific reason. Like, she's not really here to aid Hajime's cause in getting back to the human world. She's just kind of here because she's smitten with Hajime. And I'm guessing the thing is, Kaori's little character development is the fact that she's going to have to accept the fact that Hajime is in love with somebody else. And I have to understand that, realize that. But what can I do to help Hajime on his journey to get not only him back home, but get me back home as well? So, that's the thing that is pretty interesting and shocking there. And I think it was a much needed conversation that Kaori needed to hear. Because let's be honest, Kaori is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite girl character out of this bunch of girls here. But really, she's only, so far, the only scenes we get is her just trying to hit on Hajime. And we see, too, how Yue is kind of just like distant enough to the fact that she's like, listen, you seem like a cool person, but I don't know about you, because Yue sees Kaori as like some sort of love rival that she thinks, oh, Hajime is going to leave me for her and stuff like that. And in a way, she doesn't trust her. But we see earlier in this episode how it looked like Kaori was going to be flowing away. Yue was like, go save her, and everything. She was okay. So clearly Yue does like Kaori. I think the thing is, Kaori needs to accept the fact that Yue is obviously the girl winner in all this situation, to where Hajime is only going to go for her, and Kaori is going to have to deal with that and just move on and understand, like, he likes somebody else and stuff like that. What can I do to make myself be, useful to this group and help them out? So I think that's going to where her character is going to be going. And then we're left on the cliffhanger, the fact that we see this hooded nun character essentially run into Aiko, and apparently looked like she was going to put Aiko in a trance, but Aiko wakes up out of it, and this nun lady calls Aiko like she has the powers of a god or a deity or something. And essentially what happens is the nun is like, okay, that's not going to work, then I have to use physical force. Knocks out Aiko and is like, you're going to be used for our plan. The princess overhears this, and she's like, I got to tell somebody. So it's seemingly the teacher Aiko has something to do with this overarching plan. I don't know what this is going to happen, but this is very interesting to where it's going. But as for this week's episode, I thought it was a solid episode. Really, truly, nothing in the middle at the start of the episode, really nothing truly happened. It was just really the Hajime telling Kaori, listen, I need you to know, what is your effort to this team? Otherwise, I'll just take you back to the kingdom and I can just leave you there and stuff like that. So I thought that was interesting. The foreshadowing of what events to come, especially the fact that what are they going to do to Aiko, we'll see. So does that mean our boy Hajime has to go back and save her now? We'll see. But anyways, I enjoyed this episode. So if you guys liked the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Arifureta, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Arifureta content, as well as any of the other anime content I upload to the channel. Other than that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night watching this video. Until then, guys, catch you guys later. Peace.